Welcome to the induction ceremony for St. Joseph's University chapter of Alpha Sigma Nu, the International Jesuit Honor Society. My name is Jack McCall, and as the president of our campus chapter of Alpha Sigma Nu, I want to offer a special welcome to our new members, their family and friends, including those who are with us via live stream. Let us begin with a prayer. I would ask Father Dan Joyce of the Society of Jesus, our chapter moderator, to come forward and offer our invocation.
Creator God, you have given us so many good gifts and endowed our own planet with so many resources for our good use and for our care and stewardship. We ask that as we recognize the great giftedness of those who will be inducted into Alpha Sigma Nu this afternoon, that you also give us that power of discernment, that same power of discernment you gave St. Ignatius of Loyola through his spiritual exercises, to consider the good gifts and the graces that you offer, and to be able to choose those greater gifts for your greater good, for a greater love in the world. Bless all of those who have gathered to be inducted, and bless especially those who have encouraged them and allowed them to use their gifts and allowed them to use who they are, and let that grow and develop in this life. Bless their family, their friends, and bless all of those who in many ways call us forth to use those good gifts as you command through your love. We ask this in your name, amen.
We welcome all of our guests, especially the family and friends of inductees who may be present remotely. I would like to acknowledge our university president, Dr. Mark Reed, who will welcome members officially into our Jesuit Honor Society. Finally, welcome members of our faculty and the campus community of St. Joseph's University. Thank you all for being here. Also, it is a special honor for us to have with us National Executive Director of Alpha Sigma Nu, Ms. Katie Gartner, who came in from Milwaukee to be with us for this special induction. Allow me to introduce to you the Alpha Sigma Nu officers present with us today. Our vice presidents are Madison DeFonso of the class of 2022 and Paige Ott, also of the class of 2022. Paige is an elementary education major and special education major from Laurel, Maryland. Madison is from Westchester, Pennsylvania, and is majoring in biology with a minor in animal studies. Our Secretary of Member Relations is Senior Kevin Priol from Glenside, PA, who is majoring in linguistics, with minors in English, Irish Studies, Theology, and Religion Studies. The Alpha Sigma Nu Secretary of External Relations is Leslie Kwan, of the class of 2022, and a major in interdisciplinary health studies, with a minor in English, and is from Amber, Pennsylvania. Unfortunately, she is not here with us today. Our Secretary of Alumni Relations is Senior Riley Salido from Media, PA, and is majoring in actuarial science with a minor in risk management and insurance. This team has been working hard all year to speak with many students in the process of application to our Honor Society and managing the selection and induction. I am grateful for them. Alpha Sigma Nu is the sole international honor society of Jesuit institutions of higher education. It is a dynamic fellowship of lifetime leaders dedicated to Ignatian vision and values in the highest tradition of the 450-year Jesuit mission in Catholic higher education. An invitation to be inducted into Alpha Sigma Nu is one of the very highest honors a Jesuit institution can confer upon a student. As a unique honor society, Alpha Sigma Nu carries a profound mission. Alpha Sigma Nu recognizes those students who distinguish themselves in scholarship, loyalty, and service. The only honor society permitted to bear the name Jesuit, Alpha Sigma Nu encourages its members to a lifetime pursuit of intellectual development, deepening Ignatian spirituality, service to others, and a commitment to the core principles of Jesuit education.
Founded in 1915, Alpha Sigma Nu is a national organization with chapters at all 28 Jesuit colleges and universities in the United States, at Sogang University in Korea, and Campion and Regis colleges in Canada, and most recently Loyola Andalucia in Spain. The name Alpha Sigma Nu signifies the Greek words Aldo Photos Scholasticon Nike Phoron, meaning the company of honor students. The key society bears the three Greek letters together with the Eye of Wisdom. On the reverse side is inscribed the member's name and date of induction. The Alpha Sigma Nu colors are maroon and gold. At St. Joseph's University, Alpha Sigma Nu members strive to truly embody the university's mission to be men with and for others. As lifelong members of the society, each member is called to consistently live out the ideas of scholarship, loyalty, and service in honor of our Jesuit history and the Ignatian values that govern our activities. The invitation to Alpha Sigma Nu has been based upon the journey that you began the first day you matriculated at St. Joseph's University. This ceremony celebrates your dedication to Alpha Sigma Nu's three essential values: scholarship, service, loyalty to the values of education. We also celebrate your record of excellence and your accomplishments at our university. It is important that we reflect on the core values of our chapter, beginning with scholarship.
Scholarship is the most important qualification for membership in Alpha Sigma Nu, as this tenet reflects the primary purpose of higher education. True scholarship, however, runs deeper than a high grade point average or the mastery of information and specialized knowledge. Alpha Sigma Nu recognizes those persons who possess a depth of comprehension and a breadth of knowledge. Alpha Sigma Nu honors those students who have passion for knowledge, the world of ideas, and those students who have critical analysis. The true scholar realizes that education and knowledge are lifelong pursuits, but never loses contact with the world of reality beyond the library or the classroom. Through a balanced integration of experiences, the scholar advances in both knowledge and wisdom. Humility is a mark of true scholars who continue to develop their intellectual gifts with the awareness that they pursue a higher standard beyond themselves. The next tenet is service. The second of the standards is that of service. St. Ignatius has said that love ought to be shown more in deeds than in words, and so service to others is an integral part of the philosophy of Jesuit education and thus of Alpha Sigma Nu. Knowledge should not exist in a vacuum. It should be used to build up and ennoble the world in which we live. This is why a distinguished academic record is not sufficient to warrant admission into Alpha Sigma Nu. There must be a proven dimension of willing and generous service to others. This is demonstrated by giving freely of time and talent to the academic community as well as to the larger community. The final tenet is loyalty.
The third value is loyalty to the values of Jesuit education. The search for wisdom is also a search for truth. The vision of St. Ignatius Loyola is to lead students to the knowledge of the divine through a Jesuit education. This means to see all things through curiosity and intellectual pursuit as a way to express the love of God. Thus, membership into Alpha Sigma Nu is a lifelong avocation, not merely a scholastic enterprise. You, as a Jesuit-educated women and men, are all called to make and live out a lifelong personal commitment to the moral and social values of the gospel. Inspired by the vision and values of the Society of Jesus, you, as new members of Alpha Sigma Nu, are invited to further develop a depth of thought and imagination in the Ignatian tradition that will transform your minds and hearts. You will become collaborators within the society in the services of faith and the promotion of justice, with a special care for the marginalized and the poor. To be loyal to these ideals means developing a full engagement with a deep sense of decency and responsibility to truth and justice. It will always entail personal integrity, as well as an abiding effort to advance the good of society and the well-being of all. Alpha Sigma Nu expects its members to translate ideals into actions as lifelong leaders and contributors to the building of a just and decent world. These three standards, scholarship, loyalty, and service, are the core of Alpha Sigma Nu, but they are only powerful when translated into action. As St. Ignatius says, love is best manifested not just in words, but in deeds. Each of us is working toward a goal in our unique way, both in and out of the classroom, on and off campus. Our ongoing commitment to the ideals of Alpha Sigma Nu may evolve as our situations become increasingly varied. Together, the members of Alpha Sigma Nu are a strong community of leaders devoted to scholarship, loyalty, and service. While membership spans state and country borders, what brings society together is its distinct Jesuit identity and each member's continuous striving towards the matches, a desire to reach further, explore more thoroughly, and go beyond what is expected. New inductees join the community of Alpha Sigma Nu members who commit their imagination and energy to address the needs and concerns of the world around them. It is our pleasure I ask Alpha Sigma Nu moderator, Father Daniel Joyce of the Society of Jesus, to come forward to introduce our honorary inductees.
All right. So I'd ask the officers of Alpha Sigma Nu to come forward, as well as Dr. Reed for our honorary inductees. And stand in front, please. And those honorary inductees can just come forward and stand in the middle of the officers there with and receive their. Okay. Dr. Aisha Lockridge. Dr. Lockridge is Associate Professor of English at St. Joseph's University and recent past President of the Faculty Senate. Dr. Lockridge received her undergraduate degree in English from the City College of New York and her doctorate in English literature from Stony Brook University. Her research focuses on African American literature, Black British literature, Black popular culture, and pedagogy. She has published Toni Morrison's beloved Origins in Kalalu, a journal of African diaspora arts and letters. Tipping on the Tightrope, Divas in African American Literature, published by Peter Lang in New York, and Practice and Performance, Teaching Urban Fiction at the Less Than Liberal Arts in Hybrid Pedagogy, and has given numerous addresses at academic conferences. The recipient of many academic awards and grants, including several from St. Joseph's University, which include the Faculty Merit Award for Teaching Excellence. She is a participant in the National Endowment for the Humanities Institute on Contemporary African American Literature and the Yale CIC Slave Narrative Seminar. Highly acclaimed for her scholarship and teaching at both Allegheny College and Stony Brook University, Dr. Lockridge continues to mentor St. Joseph's students in their exploration of the many narratives of the U.S. literary experience. As a member of the SJU community, Dr. Lockridge has served in the leadership of several academic programs and as an instructor in the Ignatian College Connection program and a faculty mentor with the Running Start program. Due to her outstanding leadership, scholarship, and inspiration to many St. Joseph students, Alpha Sigma Nu is proud to include Dr. Aisha Lockridge as a member. Congratulations, Dr. Lockridge. It's the top one. Pose for a picture. There you go. Thank you. All right. Dr. Kirsty Powell. Dr. Powell is Associate Professor of English Literature and Director of the Irish Studies Program at St. Joseph's University. Dr. Powell began her academic career at the University of Tallinn in her native Estonia, and upon graduation received her Master's in World Literature from the University of Tartu. She went on to complete her Master's of Studies program and doctorate in English Literature at Oxford University in England. She has been the recipient of academic awards and grants, most recently receiving the Pennsylvania Gold Grant for adopting open educational resources and the St. Joseph's University Teaching Innovation Grant, the Morris Scholarship Grant, and the Faculty Teaching Award. Dr. Powell has published the book Irish Fiction, an Introduction with Continuum Press, as well as numerous book chapters, refereed journal articles, and book reviews. She is currently working on the scholarship of Irish literary representations of Eastern Europe, and for her outstanding mentorship of students and engagement of service both within and outside the university community, Alpha Sigma Nu is delighted to induct Dr. Kirsty Powell as a member. Congratulations, Dr. Powell. All right. Dr. William Wolfe. Dr. William Wolfe is Associate Professor of Communications and Digital Media at St. Joseph's University. He's also a board member at the Institute for Environmental Stewardship and the director of the Community Garden at St. Joseph's University. Having graduated from Union College in New York, Dr. Wolfe went on to receive his master's in English and Creative Writing from the University of Cincinnati and a PhD in English with the Computers and English concentration at the University of Texas at Austin. Dr. Wolfe's books, Bruce Springsteen and Popular Music, Rhetoric, Social Consciousness, and Contemporary Culture, published by Routledge, was met with wide acclaim. He has published numerous refereed articles, reviews, and technical publications, including Social Justice Through Social Media in Connections on Jesuit Higher Education. Having delivered over 45 conference papers, invited presentations, and being a former director of the beautiful Social Research Collaborative, Dr. Wolfe has demonstrated a commitment to the use of media for the common greater good and the advancement of social justice. For his commitment to students in the advancement of St. Joseph's commitment to environmental justice and sustainable practice, Alpha Sigma Nu welcomes him as a member to the Honor Society. Congratulations, Dr. Wolfe. You guys can sit down. We'll have two more, but they are from afar. The next two inductees are here with us through the live stream. Dr. Jenny Spinner is a professor of English, director of the Writing Center, and co-director of the Summer Scholars Program at St. Joseph's University. Dr. Spinner is also senior editor of Essay, a journal of nonfiction studies, a graduate of Millikan University. Dr. Spinner went on to receive her MFA in nonfiction writing at Pennsylvania State University. She holds both a master's degree and a doctorate in English from the University of Connecticut. Dr. Spinner's scholarship includes two books of women and the essay and an anthology from 1655 to 2000, published by the University of Georgia Press, and Don't Tell Them I Didn't Cry, published by Simon & Schuster. Her scholarship includes numerous academic articles reviewed in refereed journals, as well as many journalism publications and articles on the pedagogy of writing and journalism. She has delivered many national conference addresses and presentations, noted for her mentorship and service to students through the Writing Center and the Hawk newspaper. Dr. Spinner is an advocate for justice and equity and the free expression of speech in the St. Joseph's University community. For her exceptional work and leadership, Alpha Sigma Nu is pleased to induct Dr. Jenny Spinner as a member. Congratulations, Dr. Spinner. And last but not least, Sister Catherine Kerwin Avila, a member of the Handmaids of the Sacred Heart of Jesus, a community of religious women in the Ignatian spiritual tradition. Sister Catherine is the co-director of the Oasis Católico Santa Rafaela in Athens, Georgia, and is also the coordinator of sacramental ministry at the Catholic Center at the University of Georgia. She has served most recently as a campus minister at St. Joseph's University. She is a graduate of the College of Holy Cross in Worcester, Massachusetts, and upon graduation, she went on to serve for 2 years as a Jesuit international volunteer in Teraje, Bolivia, where she was an advisor to the Sipascuna Women's Sewing Cooperative. She began her full career in social services in Boston and Philadelphia metro areas, serving at-risk youth and adults managing with disabilities. Sister received her Master's of Social Work from Boston College and has a Master's in Ignatian Spirituality from the Jesuit Comillas Pontifical University in Madrid, Spain. Sister Catherine Kerwin Avila has committed her life to serving underrepresented and vulnerable communities, and her current work, living and journeying with migrant and new immigrant families, is a continuation of that lifelong commitment. For her extraordinary work and commitment to the values of Jesuit education put into practice, Alpha Sigma Nu is pleased to induct Sister Catherine Kerwin Avila as a member of the Honor Society. Congratulations, Sister Catherine.
And now we present our new student inductees to Alpha Sigma Nu. The following students have proven themselves deserving of distinction by engaging and striving toward the ideals of scholarship, service, and loyalty to the values of Jesuit education. I would like to introduce Dr. Mark Reed, 28th President of St. Joseph's University, and ask that he come forward to welcome and congratulate our new members. The following students in graduate programs are inducted into Alpha Sigma Nu. Ave Burley, Masters of Business Administration with a concentration in Health and Medical Service Administration. From the members of the class of 2022, Michael Abruzzo. Margaret Brennan. Megan Booza. Garrett Clark. John Cunningham. Colleen Curtin. Amanda Fanning. Kevin Finn. Maggie Flaherty. Leah Foley. Jack Ford. Tate Frzinski. Ryan Fundora.
Also members of the class of 2022, Alexander Hood. Mackenzie Conrad. Gianna Longo. Daniela Lugo. Garrett Lyons. William Majewski. Mary Marino. Anna Miko. Megan Prince. Nolan Rao. Grace Shire. Julia Sinkbell. Jordan Smith. Mireille Thier. Lauren Warner. Molly Weber. Stephanie Zellner.
And this is also the members of the class of 2023. Julia Alexandres. Emily Ash. Patrice Boselli. Emily Bermunger. Natalie Brislin. Alexandra Burke. Elizabeth Copley. Allison Kraksky. Jenna Danielson. Olivia DeSanto. Daniel DeSandro. Catherine English. Paul Ferreira. Alexa Vandria. Claudia Fithen. Samantha Fratzman. Lindsay Getzinger. Chloe Grishaber. Nicole Grosembaum. Juliana Hatchett.
Also members of the class of 2023, Isla Killian, Morgan King, Bridget LaBeouf, Anna Martin, Susan Mombab, Thomas McBride, Julianne McGuire, Connor McNano, Ryan Mulligan, Sarah Myers, Daniel O'Connell, Mackenzie Oraho, Victoria Petner, Suzanne Pigiano, Anna Powers, Andrew Ritz, Grace Salmon, Teresa Scalanga, Elizabeth Tuchen, Madeline Williams, Ann Winkler,
Today, we also induct the following students who were unable to make it due to study abroad or other important commitments: Emily Bernabe, Erica Bear, John Cassidy, Vanessa Copes, Ryan Culp, Maya Jackson, Jenna Sabo, Nathan Thomas, Megan Connolly, Kaylee Esposito, Samuel Gringich, Mallory Grossman, Casey Hoffman, Dana Hungerford, Nicole Lazuski, Catherine McGonigal, Sarah Melly, Claire Separak, Lenore Schaefer, Katrina Bell, and Heidi Michelucci. Now, I would like to invite Father Joyce up to offer a special recognition of a special guest who we are delighted to have with us today.
Thanks, Jack. As Jack had mentioned earlier in our program, we have a special guest, Mrs. Kate Gartner, the Executive Director and the International Director of Alpha Sigma Nu, who is with us today. It's a distinct honor to have Kate with us. She has served in leadership of our Jesuit Honor Society for just shy of 20 years. She started right out of high school. It was great, and will be retiring this spring. Kate is a lifelong educator committed to the work of equitable and quality education and meaningful collaboration with community partners. She has received her bachelor's degree from Marquette University and her master's degree from Loyola Chicago, and has lived boldly the values of her Jesuit education in decades of remarkable service. She has been a wise and valued voice throughout the Jesuit higher educational community, serving as a partner in nearly every aspect of collaboration in the Association of Jesuit Colleges and Universities and with the International Association of Jesuit Universities. Kate has expanded the membership chapters of Alpha Sigma Nu to include Jesuit universities in all of the Americas, Asia, and Europe. Her vision and advocacy have been a true inspiration to so many of us, especially the thousands of students whom Kate has served as Alpha Sigma Nu chapter officers as she worked with them over these many years. So it is with great delight that St. Joseph's University is honored to have Mrs. Kate Gartner with us for this induction ceremony. And we would like her to say a few words, but we also feel compelled to recognize her incredible leadership in Jesuit higher education by bestowing upon her from St. Joseph's University the Ratio Studiorum Award, given by the university to individuals who have offered exceptional leadership in collaborative efforts to transform Catholic education and ensure it for future generations, advancing human dignity, global solidarity, and the development of a more just common good. So I'd like Dr. Reed to come forward with Kate. Maybe up here on the stage.
I just said to Dr. Reed, I would have made my husband come had I known. I'm delighted to be back at St. Joseph's for your induction. Thanks to Dan and the administration of St. Joe's University. In 2012, I first got to know Philadelphia because St. Joseph's hosted our 2012 Triennial Conference, which gathers all our student leaders, our faculty advisors, and our board. And now I'm really starting to think about Philadelphia as a second home, because since then, my son and his wife and my granddaughter now live in Philadelphia, and probably will for quite a long time. So I'm getting to know Fishtown and how to say Bella Kinwood right and all those other things, and to go to the Italian market every time I come. So just as Father Joyce and Dr. Reed surely do, I always feel particularly moved when I witness the induction of our new members. Your academic accomplishments, your records of service, and your commitment to the ideals of Jesuit education inspire us all and give us great hope. Jack Madison, Paige, Riley, and Kevin described well the tenets of Alpha Sigma Nu and talked about the meaning of membership. I would like to talk about the network of Alpha Sigma Nu that you all are joining and its potential for good. Because I've attended inductions for over 19 years, I've been to all the U.S. Jesuit schools, universities, as well as our chapters in Canada, in Spain, and in Korea. And I've learned a few things. One, you need more than one packable dress so you don't end up looking the same in pictures in social media and year over year. Except I flunked that. I wore this to Georgetown last week, so. But more importantly, I've learned that new members don't immediately consider that with induction, not only do you join St. Joseph's chapter, and I hope you'll be an active member, you also join a network of over 90,000 Jesuit-educated Alpha Sigma Nu members from 32 schools, 112 countries, and 3 continents. Just 10 days ago, this network came to life on a program celebrating the Ignatian year called Caring for Our Common Home, Our Hope-Filled Future, sponsored by John Carroll University and Alpha Sigma Nu. The student panelists, and there were only student panelists, were chapter presidents from Loyola Andalusia in Spain and Universidad del Pacifico in Lima, our newest chapter, and also ASN members from John Carroll and Loyola Chicago, as well as Jesuit-educated students from South Africa, India, and Ecuador. They discussed the impact of climate change, how their universities were addressing this issue, and how they personally try to make a difference. Perhaps one of you, or many of you, I hope, were among the 250 registrants for that webinar. So you know how powerful it was to hear your fellow students talk about caring for our common home, how they inspired each other and all of the registrants. As I reflected on that webinar, the Ignatian concept of magis came to mind, and I think Kevin already talked about magis a little bit. That together, these students were living the magis, as magis calls us to a depth and quality in what we do. And magis invites us to do things more deeply, to serve the world better, with fire, passion, and zeal, to better serve God. So I am asking you new Alpha Sigma Nu members to see your induction as an invitation to magis, to become engaged members of your chapter, to see yourselves as part of this global Alpha Sigma Nu network, working the magis in the service of faith and the promotion of justice. Father Arturo Sosa, the Superior General of the Society of Jesus, recently said, "By developing networks among us, we open wide possibilities to collaborate with others in the adventure of planning and working for the future of humanity." Welcome to the Alpha Sigma Nu network. Join the adventure, and congratulations to you and your families.
Thank you so much, Ms. Gartner. I now invite Dr. Mark Reed, President of St. Joseph's University, to witness the pledge and accept these new members into our society. It is with great confidence and pride that we gather with all of these new members of Alpha Sigma Nu and present them for induction into this National Honor Society. I would now ask for all of the inductees to stand and take the Society's pledge, which can be found on the pledge card you received, the red one. As a member of Alpha Sigma Nu, I promise to do everything in my power to carry out the ideals of scholarship, loyalty, and service. I will be committed to intellectual integrity and the pursuit of wisdom. I promise to be loyal to the moral, social, and religious ideals of my education, and I promise to be genuinely committed to the well-being of others and active in serving them. I will do all of this in light of the Jesuit concern for the greater honor and glory of God.
And the moment you've been waiting for. As president of St. Joseph's University and the name of the Alpha Sigma Nu Board of Directors, I formally declare the candidates presented at this ceremony to be members of Alpha Sigma Nu. You can sit now. You just have to listen to me for a couple minutes. I do want to offer my congratulations, of course, to all the students who are inducted. And as Kate, as you indicated, these types of events may not seem it necessarily at first, but they truly are inspiring. They're a wonderful reminder of why we are all here, why this university exists, why this campus was ever built, and why the faculty and the staff and everyone comes to this institution every single day. It's for you, the students. And for the students, obviously, who came before you, now our alumni, and the students who are going to come after you. So truly, truly congratulations. Hopefully by now, if you didn't know a lot about Alpha Sigma Nu before this induction ceremony today, hopefully after the things you've heard and witnessed, you realize this is a big deal. And it's not just a big deal because you're going to list this induction and this honor society on your resume probably for the rest of your life. You will, actually, and other things will fall off. But for various reasons, this one will remain. But it's really because of what it represents, and loyalty, service, and scholarship. You all have clearly succeeded or are succeeding, because some of you have a year or more left here at St. Joseph's, but you're all doing well academically. You're all engaged in activities and initiatives here on campus that truly are rounding out your overall experience. And do more of that. St. Joseph's needs that. Our world needs that. So congratulations to all of you. And I would like to say something to the parents and the families who are here as well. You send us your sons and daughters, and they come well-formed and with great lessons and great foundations, and you would enable us or allow us to continue what you started. And hopefully we've done a good job, and hopefully we will do an even better job going forward. But truly, to the parents as well, congratulations to you all. So students, join me in a round of applause for your parents and families. And lastly, I have a confession. And that confession is, I was actually inducted into this honor society twice. I don't know how that happened, and I'm not even sure if it's allowed, actually. And I challenged this when it occurred when I was working at Fairfield University, because I was inducted as a student myself, like you all were, but then I was inducted as a staff member in an honorary fashion. They told me it was okay. I still don't believe them this day. I think maybe they thought it didn't take the first time. But I want to also congratulate the members of our faculty and staff who were inducted here today. You truly set an example for our students in ways that I'm sure you understand to a certain extent, but probably don't understand to the fullest. And when I stand here and you come up, the thing I enjoy the most is watching just about everybody a little uncomfortable standing there while somebody behind them, Father Joyce in this case, reads about them and their accomplishments and the things that they've done. I love it because it is a wonderful thing to have the privilege to witness and to observe and to honor. And so to our honorary inductees here today, congratulations to you, congratulations to your families and your colleagues who have supported you, and please, for those of you continuing here at St. Joseph's, continue to do what it is you do. Our students are better off for it. Our university is also better off for you, and we're grateful that you are part of this community. Congratulations to everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. I invite Father Dan Joyce, moderator of Alpha Sigma Nu, to come forward and close our ceremony with benediction.
Before that, I just would like to mention that afterwards, please feel free to cross the lawn straight out the chapel doors into the corner doors of the Campion Student Center. Up the stairs, there's both an elevator and steps that take you to the Doyle Banquet Room, where there is some food and drink for reception, so please feel free to come. And again, to those of you who are streaming the event, thank you for your participation and your support. We could feel your love from afar. You may have noticed when the faculty came up for their induction, they not only got their certificate and their pin, but they got their medallion. Now, we normally don't give out the medallion to students until their senior year, more or less the last week of school. This year it'll be April 28th, we will declare that Alpha Sigma Nu Day. There will be an all-day reception in Wolfington Hall, and you can come pick up your medallion on that day, which is the medallion you can wear with your academic garb for. Not that we don't trust you because we think you'll lose it. That's not why. It's just that we would rather have another moment to see you and congratulate you again. That's why we do it. So, because we only want to buy you one of those. No, nonetheless. So just please head forward. And again, thank you all for being here, both live and in person and virtual. And again, let us pray. Good and gracious God, we give you thanks for this moment. We celebrate so many lives today, so many accomplishments, so many ways in which your grace has worked in the lives of our inductees. We ask that you bless them, continue to guide them, and let their discerning hearts discern for themselves and for the world that which you call them to do, that greater good and that love of all. We ask this in Jesus' name, and through God, we ask you this through Christ our Lord. Amen. All right. Bon appetito, if you come forward. And please feel free